I'm ready whenever you are.
Do you need me for something?
No.
What's going on?
Nothing. What are you doing?
Just chilling, waiting for the show to start.
Okay.
Waiting for
just like I said, whenever you're ready.
Oh, it's like I'm having deja vu all of a sudden. Just waiting for my podcast partner to get on the ball.
No, I'm right here. Just to say what, tell your checkout story or whatever.
Well, you said you had an opening ready.
Oh, did I?
Thought we were going to do an open here.
Oh, shit. Hang on, I'm in a battle.
Alice, could you stop playing for just
What's
a
up?
second?
Hang on. There's
I
like
don't have
two
a lot
guys.
of time here tonight.
What's... I do?
Well, it's night where I am.
Oh. Hang on. Okay, what's your story?
No, you.
Oh. Hang on, I gotta pause.
Dude, how long does it take to pause? Just close the fucking thing.
I don't like closing it when I'm just in the middle of the field for some reason. I like to go to the status screen before I close it. Is that weird?
Yes, totally.
Is it?
That is the weirdest thing I've ever heard.
Why?
You might be mentally ill.
Yes!
Ladies and gentlemen, it is No More Whoppers. Thanks again for tuning in. My name is Ray Barnholt, Legacy Content, and with me as always, the faux leather Alex Fraioli.
I call it pleather.
Don't scratch him.
Dude, no, yeah, don't do that. I mean, even if I wasn't pleather, don't scratch me
Get
anyway.
the cat away from it.
All right, how's it going?
Me?
Yes, how are you going?
Miserable, thanks.
Why? What happened?
I'm getting fucked in the ass by the car dealer.
Why? What?
Yeah, remember that car repair story?
Yes, vividly.
I still don't have my car.
Why not?
Kept it for 2 weeks to take apart the transmission and fix the clutch.
The Transmo? Is that what they call it?
And, of course, my worst nightmare has come true.
Oh, no.
Originally they wanted $1,400. I got them down to $1,170.
Great. Wow.
So far. I haven't done anything yet, but yeah, this really sucks. Not what I was expecting at all. Should we talk about it later?
No, let's dive into it right now. It's Car
Okay.
Talk. We can use that name, right? Nobody uses the name Car Talk?
No, that's dead and buried.
Okay, all right. So this is new Car Talk.
And we do have at least one Italian.
C.
You're from Boston, right?
Yeah. Hey, we got a cream pie that'll blow your mind. It's a donut. It's not actually a whole pie. It's a donut, but it's really good. What else do we have?
Okay, thanks. No, it's fine.
No
We'll
Irish.
go over the menu later.
Okay.
Please. Yeah, so they were taking forever to call me to tell me that the car was done. And, it was originally supposed to be like 3 days, right?
Sure.
Didn't happen. Kept not happening. And all the while I'm thinking, oh, it's going to be something bad, and they're going to want to charge me a lot of money for it. So that was my worst nightmare, and that came true.
Okay.
So I finally got him on the phone last Thursday, which would have been 13 days since I took it in. I got the guy on the phone. He finally said what I thought happened, which is that he mistagged the car, which apparently led him to not contact me. So, if nothing had gone on, they probably would have just kept the car in perpetuity, and I'd still have this loaner. But yeah, he explained the transmission thing, I guess, and that was going to take a few more days, which brings us to today, where I get news that's going to be $1,423. I'm just like, well, here's a new dimension of emotions that I have to go through.
Oh, fun.
Because, I don't know if you know me, but I am really not good at being angry, not very good at negotiating anything, not really good at demanding satisfaction.
Right.
So all of that happens at once here.
Yes!
And I really am just completely stumped on how to react. Earlier today.
Sure.
I get him to check on, some other parts we can use, some cheaper parts maybe. So that's why I get it knocked down a bit. But seeing as, this was completely unpredictable, completely unexpected, and, I wasn't originally quoted on this or anything of the sort.
No.
So it's kind of like, well, I think what I'm going to have to do is try to negotiate and say, listen, how about we just knock off the original cost that you charged me when I first brought it in for the routine checkup.
Okay.
Let's do that. Which is not a lot of money. It's like $230 or something.
Sure.
And I think maybe I'll start with saying that, and also you eat the parts cost.
Oh, nice.
How about I try and pay labor? That's what I'm trying to plan to do.
Yes.
Now, they're probably not going to accept that at first.
Oh, you haven't told them yet?
No.
Okay.
Because I want to do it in person. I'm not going to do it over the phone.
No.
Or through text. The guy texted me at first.
Text the guy? Oh, the most non-threatening way to ask for something like that would just be to text the guy. Oh, man.
And, first of all...
Emojis. Use a lot of emojis. Use one that's like the stack of cash and then flames next to it.
If you read these texts, this is a guy that really is struggling to sound professional. Because I don't think he would do that most of the time in his daily life. So he seemed... I get a sense that he's struggling to use capital letters and punctuation.
Yeah. And when he writes your car, it's just the letters UR space car. You are space car. That's a great pilot.
First, I thought you said you are a car. Just telling you you're a car. You're a car. What do you think about that?
He thinks that he's messaging the cars that he's working on.
This is Bluetooth, right?
This is... God damn it. You're an 86 Mazda, right? Are you okay? What did you need me to do? Oh, oil change. Yeah, I'll be right over there. Just stay right there.
So, wish me luck.
Oh,
please.
Good luck.
Jesus Christ.
I didn't know that was a cue.
My best friend, Alex, everybody.
It's Alex.
My genuine friend.
It's really hot in here. Where's my aircon switch?
Now, I don't know if you've ever dealt with this personally.
Yes.
Car repairs.
Yes, I have.
Extremely bad ones.
Yes, I have.
Price-wise, I mean.
Yes, I have.
Okay. Would you like to relate a story?
I don't know if I talked about this before. Well, it wasn't repairs. It was a car inspection.
Okay.
At the
random
end,
inspection.
Yeah, I got stopped on the side of the road by a mechanic. He's like, random inspection. I have to do it. I'm like, oh, darn it, of all the luck. And then he was like, wallet inspector.
Breath inspector.
2006, I was finishing up my university career, and I was preparing to move to Japan, and I had to sell my car, which was a beautiful, silver blue 2001 Saturn SL2, which I still think is a great car.
Sure.
Although apparently Saturn is now dead.
Yeah, they're dead.
Yeah. Yay! But it lives on in the Sega Saturn. What?
Well, that's dead too, I'm afraid.
Oh, no. What? The planet Saturn.
Sure.
All right.
That's sticking around.
Yeah, that's a big guy. So I found a buyer. One of my sister's friends wanted to buy the car because she was just about to enter college.
Sure.
So we're like, great, I'm heading out. I'll tag you in. You take the car. I'll give it to you for such and such dollars.
The car's tapping out.
No! It's just Fighting Vipers. I'm sorry, Fighters Megamix.
Jeez.
Please don't revoke my nerd card.
I don't even know.
Couldn't you play a car in Megamix?
Yes.
There you go.
Oh, I get it.
Thank you. So, just to be courteous, I should specify, I brought the car in for an inspection like months before I decided to sell it.
Sure.
And it came back completely fine. Everything was fine. Oil change, brakes are fine. Everything is in perfect working order. It was an inspection as part of the deal when I bought the car. I get like free yearly inspections for so many years.
Okay, yeah.
Sounds
like my
last
story.
Yeah. So that was my last freebie, and everything came back fine. And it was about 3 or 4 months later, and I'm about to sell the car. I'm like, you know what? Just to be safe, I'm going to take it in one more time and see if there's anything that needs to be topped up or maybe fixed a little bit, just to make sure that I'm selling a good car.
Yeah.
And I drive it down to the Saturn dealership, and I leave it to the guy. And my sister drives me back to campus. And then I get a call from them like a couple days later, like, oh, man, it's a good thing you brought this in. I'm amazed it was still running. Yeah, the engine. You got to change the thing. It's going to be like a couple $1,000s, but I mean, you really have to because the car's in really bad condition. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
We're gonna have to put another car inside this car.
Yes, we're gonna double car.
Looks like it's gonna be about 16,000.
We're gonna have to ask you to pay in cars.
Yes. In cars.
So thank you. So I'm kind of like you. Like I don't usually handle that thing. I'm not equipped to handle that thing outright. I think these days I am, but when I was in college, I was not very confrontational.
No, I mean that would kill me if I was you. That was
yeah. So
23.
I'm just like, okay, all right, sure. Apparently, I was somebody's dad.
Well, you're trying to be.
All right. Well, there we go. But I found it with me that dealing with bad customer service or bad service in general, there's a point where I hit a wall and I snap and I just say everything that I want to say and I just stop being nice. I go from zero to asshole real quick.
Okay.
Like, I will try to play ball with you as long as you're being considerate and you're not obviously trying to take advantage. But the minute you cross that line, I cross the line as well.
Yeah, I haven't been there yet.
And I was. And that happened real quick for me in that phone call. It's like, no, wait a minute. I just brought this in 3 months ago. You said it was in perfect working order. How could this happen? And he's like, oh, I don't know. It's, these things, they happen unpredictably. Like, no, it's not unpredictable. It's a machine built by humans. You should know how it works. You guys fucking made it.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, yeah, well, And I'm just like, you know what? Forget it. Just give me the car back. I'm not paying for any of that. I'm taking it. As it is, don't worry about it. He's like, oh, I can't advise that. I'm like, too bad, because that's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And I took the car back, took the guitar back, took the car back, sold it to my sister's friend. She drove it for years without incident until an incident.
Until the death of Saturn.
No, until a car accident that totaled the car.
Oh, great.
She was fine. I don't think anybody was injured. I think it was just a bad accident for the car.
Yeah.
And now it's dead.
That's a shame, but yeah, it's not enough for me to just go through a bad car repair. It has to be a completely new situation for most people. Because I don't think anyone says, "Oh, I got in my car after they fixed it and it wouldn't move," so then they had to take it back. Like that seems to be unique to me.
Yeah, you brought your car in to be fixed, and they didn't fix it. Why should you have to pay for that?
The only thing that is not unique is the stories that I looked up of people saying how much the transmission would cost. So, I mean, it's likely I'm going to have to pay something because I'm not the flip out like Alex type.
What?
But if I start a negotiation, just lay it out. I don't know.
Yeah, I would definitely start negotiating. Just hire a big, heavy dude to just stand behind you while you're talking.
Okay.
And I don't know, occasionally put his hand on a sword hilt or something.
That's going to cost more money.
No, they were cheap.
And PAX is already done. I can't get anybody like that.
That's right.
I can't get some big bearded nerd with a battle axe.
If I went to PAX, my photo album would be called PAX and Recreation.
No, it wouldn't.
I stand corrected.
I would have stopped you from doing that.
Okay.
So there.
All right.
Did you hear my phone buzz? Excuse me. That was my train.
I did not. Oh, excuse me, my phone's here.
We have fun here on the show.
Do we?
Yeah, year-long callbacks.
Just park the car.
So yeah, today's been pretty stressful and awful.
It seems that way.
So why am I still doing this show?
Because it's a fun outlet. You can vent. You can talk about that ass who's hosing you for car shit.
I just kind of need real advice.
Well, I can't. All I can tell you is just go in there pissed off. You know, find your breaking point and then snap it like a twig.
I kind of don't want to start off pissed off.
No, but start off like off as if you're really annoyed that you even have to talk to him, which you are.
Yeah, I guess. Yes.
And then just I don't know. I'm not good at this coaching thing.
No, that's very therapeutic.
Maybe drink it. Have an energy drink before you call him.
Okay.
I'm drinking one right now. I'm drinking Monster Absolutely Zero.
Oh, that's great.
Although I did spill some. I told you I spilled some on my futon before we started. Now the futon's just jumping around the room like
Absolute zero.
There it is.
Right. Yeah. So no more Raijin this week.
No, I didn't like that stuff.
Didn't take?
No, wait, I did like that stuff. But I don't know. I'm trying to limit my sugar intake, so I went with a sugar-free option today.
I see. You know, the episode picture that you took of the Raijin can last week. That was a very last time. That was a very tempting photo.
How so?
Just the shot of a glistening, condensation-laden can on what you know is a hot Japanese day.
Sure.
That's like good product photography.
Yeah, that's what I should be doing.
Yeah, exactly. Taking pictures of sweaty cans.
If it's glistening, I will take a picture of it.
Yeah.
All right. Check it out. Here's my face.
Answer a want ad. Photographers wanted of sweaty cans.
Wait a minute.
And you walk in there. Whoa, this wasn't aluminum.
This is
That's
on the
a
up and
lady.
up. That's a naked lady.
They're hugging weird.
What's wrong with him? Anyway. That's...
Wish me luck again.
Good luck again.
So, yeah. This should be over, I think, by the time this episode comes out, so nobody can really help me in the interim. But
I wonder if the guy who works at the garage, the mechanic or whatever, if he does a podcast and he's talking to his co-host, like, man, I really hate having to break the news to people that they owe me $1,400. What am I supposed to do?
I really hate having to fuck people in the ass, I guess.
Yeah.
I can't imagine it's hard at all just breaking the news to people.
Yeah, I guess they expect
easy at all. It's not that easy at all.
No.
Even if you are, no matter how hardened you are. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to have to talk to supervisors or whatever, but not looking forward to it. Not my cup of tea.
Hashtag not my cup of tea.
Anyway, that's basically me this week. How about you?
Do it. I'm good. It's hot here again. It cooled down slightly for a couple days.
Still
and now
hot? What is it, summer?
Yes. It's back up to Japan summer weather.
But it's September now.
Yes, it is. It's summer here till
Video games taught me anything. Summer's over.
Raymond, it's summer here till like October.
What?
Yes.
But the video game said...
And then we've got like half a month of fall and then right into winter.
I don't get it. It could be August 32nd, though.
Oh, it could be. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Wait, today's September 2nd. Fuck.
Well, it's the first here.
I know. I should have done like an August 32nd thing at the bar or something. It doesn't matter. Only 2 people came yesterday.
Yeah. Okay.
Because it was raining horribly, and it was Tuesday, and there was a big festival over the weekend. I think everybody's a little partied out.
I see. What kind of festival?
It's called Matsuri. It's a Nagoya dancing festival, I think.
Okay. I know what Matsuri means.
Yes. And rail means rail.
Matsuri.
Thank you. Matsuri, my favorite baseball player.
But Do Matsuri?
I'm not sure what the do. They might be from Nagoya dialect, where do is it just means very.
Yes, written as annoyed grunt.
Yes, thank you. Annoyed grunt Matsuri.
And episode title.
Yay! But I was still busy on the weekend, still working, still playing games. I picked up that Dragon Quest VIII, which is super fun.
Yeah. Now let me ask you this.
Go.
Was Dragon Quest the catalyst in slacking on wanting to record?
No, when did I do that? The game came out on the 27th.
Okay, wait, no, hold on. First of all, I'm joking a little bit, but I want to bring up something. It always seems like on the episodes that you have to edit, you take an extra week to get going.
No, that's just because I work at the bar until 5 a.m.
All right, well, it's an interesting phenomenon. I can't say I know the exact reason. It's all theory.
I just gave you the reason.
This is the scientific method we're going.
I just gave you the reason.
And really, the listeners might want to know as well.
I just told you the reason. I have odd work hours.
I don't follow.
This isn't art. It's just mindless pablum for losers who can barely read.
Anyway, I'm playing Dragon Quest VIII on the 3DS, which, despite the name, has no 3D support to speak of.
Mm-hmm.
I am also playing it on an old 3DS, so I don't have the analog nub to move the camera around, but that's not a big deal. What?
In a weird twist, the Virtual Boy is not all that virtual. It does have 3D, but it's not like you're walking around in
It's kind of virtual.
It's virtual in that you're locked inside a visor.
That's true, see?
But you're not like moving around. It's not like what people would think of VR was. When you're moving around with the head tracking and the things. So it's kind of ironic that Virtual Boy is not very virtual, but it is 3D. But the 3DS is not so 3D sometimes.
The Oculus isn't very Oculus.
No, I think it is.
Okay.
Could be. Haven't had one yet.
All right. I scream augmented reality as I punch you in the face. What?
I make it sound like a cocktail.
Delicious.
So should I play the song yet?
Oh, do it.
The new version of a game called
Schmangela?
Wait, what?
Trying something new this week.
All right, that worked out.
Technically, this isn't a brand new version.
It is a port of a game called Schmangela. Schmangela 8 on the 3DS.
Dragon Quest VIII, the king and the lady with the guy and the things, World Tree, I think it was, and then some other things.
I believe the Japanese title is the Sea, the Sky, the King, and the Cursed Princess.
All right.
Or some variant on that. Or Mysterious Sea Chapter.
Fuck off.
Yeah, and I think in English it was Journey of the Cursed King. Ooh.
Didn't even have the word mysterious in it, you chicken.
Shut up.
Yep, Journey of the Cursed King.
Yep, Japanese voice acting
what was the
is
French
good.
title?
Livray, Cursido.
Cursido. That's my Alex impression.
Thank you. Didn't Arino play the French version of DQ8 on Game
That's what made me
Center?
think of it.
Yes. Okay.
Because I have seen it.
Okay, I'm glad that's based on something. Oh man. Anyway, there's Japanese voice acting now, which was not in the original. It's very good overall.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Here's what I don't get though: is that they touted that the music is all orchestral now. There was more orchestral music in the American PS2 version. Like, they put it in for most of the tracks, but not all of them. I mean,
where did it go?
I don't know. Not even the American one. Not even the American one had orchestrated tracks for every single song, but it was for a vast majority of them. This game has them for a slightly smaller majority of them.
Okay, so now there's...
Which I'm not understanding.
Less.
Yes. Sometimes less is more, not in this case.
Yeah, well, apparently it was a Herculean effort just to squeeze that onto 3DS, so...
Oh, and you can tell. Like, there's some weird things that happen. Like, you saw that...
I was telling you, like, the fields are a bit more sparse.
Yes. Yeah. Wait, sparse in what way?
Like less trees on hills and things?
Oh, I didn't notice that. Yeah, there's a lot of fade in, very, very noticeable. The draw distance is like super short.
N64 style.
Yeah, it's like I'm playing Turok Quest VIII.
Dragon Fog 8.
Fog this.
Yeah. The made-up headline for the made-up review of a made-up game.
So, you saw that tweet I posted, like how battles take like...
I've seen all your tweets, yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, that follows. Okay. Like, battles take like 5 seconds to load, which doesn't sound like a lot, but when you're doing a bunch of battles a day, it kind of adds up and it's very annoying.
Yeah, you're playing a portable system where convenience is of the essence.
Yes, and it's on a cart. It's not like it's loading from a CD or some shit. I mean, the PS2 version was way faster.
Yeah, but the 3DS introduced loading times to the Nintendo world.
Fun.
So, yeah.
And then this is probably the weirdest thing about it. I should mention that combat now, when you find monsters, it's in the same way that you did in the DQ7 remake or DQ10, where they're just wandering around on a field, and you walk into them. Mm-hmm. Side note, the monster arena and monster team monsters that you can find and recruit are also out there, but they are denoted by a little speech bubble with 2 clashing swords in it, so you know, oh, this is a special monster.
Okay.
Anyway.
Is it shiny?
Super shiny.
Did you catch a shiny?
Yes.
Okay.
Ponyta!
When are they going to do a Pokemon and Dragon Quest crossover?
Never?
I mean, yes, they have Dragon Quest monsters, but like Pokemon crossed over with Nobunaga's Ambition, for Christ's sake.
Did they really?
Yeah.
Is it called Pikachu's Ambition?
No, the American name is Pokemon Conquest, but I think...
Great.
I forget the exact Japanese name. It was just like Pokemon Cross Nobunaga no Yabo.
I will look into Pokemon Sexual Conquest. However...
Sex Cauldron.
What? Did they close that place down? This is the weirdest thing about DQ8 on the 3DS, is that you see monsters spawn in the field, and you can get into fights with them. That's great. If you move the camera so that they are out of the camera, they will sometimes just despawn. Like, I saw a monster... Wow. I turned the camera so that he was off screen, and then I turned back, and he just disappeared. Like, the game's like, oh, fuck it, I don't have to do that anymore. Wow. Yeah. Now, I've been using this to manipulate enemy spawns. I'm in Castle Trodane right now, where liquid metal slime spawn. If you just, like, hold the R button, so the camera's just revolving around your character, and every time it swings past you, new monsters have loaded. So I just do that until metal monsters load, and then I just fight them.
Yeah, that's one way to do it.
It's diabolical.
Thanks, everybody.
But it's weird. It's kind of dumb. Because sometimes you will be running through the field, you'll see a monster you want to fight, you ran slightly past him, so you move the camera back, and he's gone. What gives? Here's another cool addition to the game. They've added a photographer named Photo.
Yeah.
Genius.
Yeah.
The game has a camera option now. It's kind of like Pokemon Snap. You just take pictures of monsters and shit. You bring him to this guy. He gives you, like, photo quests. Like, take a picture of this statue in this town and show it to me. So you do that, he gives you stuff. Take a picture of these monsters in the field. But he's always like...
So it's just the guy from Wind Waker.
I guess. But he's like... I don't think they thought it out too well, because it's really easy. And the NPCs making it out like it's hard. Like... One of the photos you have to get is take a picture of a metal slime in the wild. And he's like, you're going to need to put on this monster scent thing to be able to approach it and take the picture. Because if you get too close, they'll run away. And in reality, all you have to do is just run up to them and press start. Because when you press start, it brings up the camera, and the game, it freezes there. And you can just rotate the camera, zoom in, take the fucking picture. There's no sneaking up involved.
Sounds like someone wrote that in the plan and the programmer didn't listen.
Yeah. Like, what? That sounds like a pain in the ass.
I thought we agreed on this, Tomo.
Tomo! It's my favorite. They've also, like, one of his camera quests is they've added a little golden slime statue in every town. You got to take a picture of each one and show him.
Yeah.
It's I kind of like it though, because it's a fun break between questing. Kind of like in the sense that when you played FF11, you could take a break from leveling to do crafting or do other side quests. It kind of feels like that. Like, I'm taking a break from the main quest just to walk around the countryside, take some photos. I like that.
Okay, good for you.
That's all right by me.
All right.
Anything else that you want to know?
Hold on.
I'm holding.
Dragon Quest l'Odyssée du Roi Maudit.
Is that a ghost?
No, that's been our segment.
Wait, play that again. What the hell is that?
That was the French version of the game.
Oh, God. Okay, that was terrifying. It's like how I imagine a ghost sounds.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there.
Wait, play it again.
No. Because I had to switch the audio sources and it didn't work out.
Oh, Jesus
I accidentally
Christ.
recorded you, in fact, because you kept talking.
Sorry.
Let's say goodbye to Alex.
No, it's okay. It's all my fault.
Thank you.
Alex
Time
Fraioli.
attack.
Hi.
I said it's all my fault.
Alex Fraioli.
No,
Thumbs down,
mine.
dick fucks.
Alex!
No, Ray's.
Alex!
Okay, well, if you say so.
Alex!
Yep, it's his fault.
Alex!
That's an embarrassment to this show.
Well, Raymond, you said words. Why don't we take a break?
Great.
What up, Al?
Here in my car, I feel safest of all. I can lock all my doors. It's the only way to live in cars. Here in my car, I can only receive. I can listen to you. It keeps me stable for days in cars. Here in my car, where the image is down. Will you visit me, please? If I open my door in cars.
Folks, we're back. It's No More Whoppers. I'm Ray. That is... Name.
I'm Name.
Yeah, no, Alex. You say your name.
Oh, your name.
The correct answer is you. Well, folks, one thing we're not going to talk about today is
The new version of a game called
Metal Gear because neither of us have it.
No.
In my case,
what?
it's my credit card billing cycle keeping me from buying it
Oh,
right now. Because I am not interested in bumping up that balance on the last couple days before I need to pay it.
Yeah.
Before the cycle resumes. And then we have this car shit, and who knows what will happen.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. You gotta know your cycle.
I do, thank you.
Good.
But Konami doesn't. So.
Here's the thing. Knowing nothing about the game, I was excited for it. Seeing the reviews come out, now I'm mixed about it.
If I remember correctly, it was me bringing up the game at first and going, and then you got a little bit excited for it.
Yeah,
And
well,
now
yeah,
you're
because
mixed.
I was still burned by Metal Gear Solid 4, which I still think it's a beautiful game, and parts of it were fun, but overall, it just felt like kind of a kick to the teeth.
Really? What kicked you hardest?
I didn't like having to follow that asshole around Prague or whatever. I didn't like. Were you able to backtrack to other chapters?
Well, I mean, I guess you could
save.
Yeah.
No, but I mean, like, I don't know. It kind of felt like the game was forcing you along too much, and I wanted more time to just stop and explore stuff.
Yeah,
I thought the ending was bananas.
Sure, but what'd you expect?
Okay,
Right.
do you know not? That's my trigger word. You do not say that to me.
I didn't mean it genuinely like I do the other times.
All right, fine.
9 times out of 10, I'm serious when I say it.
That's one of those words that's going to set me off, like you're telling me that I have to pay for another car engine or some shit.
I've been a loyal customer for 30 years.
I've been a loyal friend for over a decade.
No, I apologize. It's a trigger for me in that it's a hair trigger, and I say it without thinking.
All right, then.
Really, I'm saying it to Metal Gear, saying, well, really.
Yeah.
Bananas ending, or what
But
we
you
kind
know
of
what?
want.
Well, here's the thing, though. Like, 3 had a perfect ending that wasn't bananas. Because 3's my favorite of the series, and it handled everything pretty well. And I was like, well, I'm hoping Kojima's only getting better, so 4 should be good.
And now it's like turning left at the beginning of Donkey Kong Country.
Yeah. Got my blinker on.
The banana horde is totally there.
Well, how? Yeah, fuck off.
Boy, the ending of Donkey Kong Country. Now there's a bananas ending.
Right?
Rimshot.
Yeah, King K. Rool.
Note to Alex: insert rimshot here.
Okay, I'll do that. I'll put it right here.
Yeah. I mean, I would like to play it, but yeah, no, not. I have to do this adult shit. Then maybe I can afford it.
I still need a
Then
PS4.
feed my family.
Wait a minute.
No, we don't have that yet.
Okay. See, I still need to buy a PS4, and I was actually preparing to buy one before 5 came out, and then I got Bill's...
Could buy it on PS3.
No. I mean,
Could buy it on 360.
I'm going to buy a PS4 anyway, so I might as well just get the better version, right?
Yes.
So I was preparing to buy a PS4, and then within the span of a week, I got bills totaling about $2,000.
Yep.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Which include my...
Actual Metal Gears.
I bought a Rex and a Ray, and I have
I meant literal sprockets.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's more realistic, I guess.
You went way out of it.
I'm buying an Arsenal gear on the installment plan.
The plans are on the black market. Otacon
Right.
said so.
Yeah, I bought an
Deep web.
I bought an Arsenal gear and I installed loudspeakers on the side, and I have them blare, "When there's trouble, you call GW."
But only the NES version.
Yes.
To keep in line with the restaurant.
Thank
The
you.
bar. Rest bar?
So, yeah.
Well,
oh no, I'm
we
sorry.
wish you
Did I
luck
say
in your quest for a PS4.
Did I say 2,000? I meant about 3,000.
Oh, okay.
Because I have to pay my rent, which is about half of that.
Yeah.
And then I got my corporate taxes, and then I just paid to have new point cards made up, and those were all expensive things.
Yes, but those were worth it.
Yeah, I love those. Got my big dumb face on it.
Yeah. I don't know why you keep asking me to design shit when whoever did that is much better. Was it you?
It was that girl Saki who worked for me while I was away.
Oh, I see.
Because like her main job is doing graphic design.
Okay.
And I told her my idea, and she came up with that. But my idea, like, that's not what I had in my head. That worked out better than what I had in my head.
I see.
What I had in my head was my smiling big dumb face, like from the chin up, like the neck would just be edited out.
Like a Looney Tunes?
Yes, thank you. Yes, exactly. It would be like a Looney Tunes. And I would be coming out of, my face would be coming out of like a starburst in the center of the card.
Okay.
Is what I
Yeah.
told her I wanted. And then she came back with that. I'm like, actually, that's better.
Yeah.
I like that.
Maybe we should briefly explain it. It's
It says critical hit.
like a cloud.
in the thought bubble.
Pop-arty cloud.
Yeah,
with your
with
logo in
my
it.
big dumb face smiling up at it, and it's got like,
Imagine
stuff.
if Alex was Toasty in
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, toasty.
Yeah.
I never got
also-
called back.
Buy drinks.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah, I looked at it and it's like, oh, if only this was animated, then it would just, it would be on a Japanese TV show where it'd be like, 4 frames of you in different poses. Where you'd also, but your head would also be on like a cartoon character
you call me
version of your
Butthead?
torso.
Oh.
Like they do on Japanese TV segments.
I will nod agreeingly.
Okay.
Do you have any Mortal Kombat stuff?
We went over this.
Would you mind if I run to the bathroom real quick? There's an emergency happening.
I don't mind.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'm not bringing Dragon Quest into the bathroom.
It's happening more frequently. I think we're getting older.
Now this is a story all about how my life.
Okay, sorry, I'm back. So, yeah, I'm paying money to a bunch of things. I can't afford a PS4 right now. Maybe soon?
Sure. Yeah.
Unless I could borrow yours.
No, I need it.
All right, then.
Yeah. Sorry.
Fine.
All right, that actually got old pretty quick.
I've been trying to save for a Framemeister, and that's like a little bit less than a PS4, but just as big of a purchase.
Yeah, that's an expensive thing.
Yeah. I need like $320.
Oh, boy.
I'm up to $200.
Ask the guy who's fixing your car. He'll have a lot of money soon.
Yeah, no, don't remind me.
Sorry, okay. Let's talk about something else.
Alex.
Okay, like what? We haven't about something that's not video games.
Okay, what do you got?
Turmoil in the Middle East.
Oh, hate it. Next.
Other political thing.
Sure.
Oh, wait, that reminds me. You know what? Could HBO, like, maybe add one more season of Veep to Amazon? Because they added all these other HBO shows to Amazon with, like, most of their seasons, and Veep has been stuck at season 1 this entire time. I'd like to watch season 2, maybe, and 3 and 4. Like, what? I hear that she's already, like, king of the planet now, right? In season 5 or whatever? I need to catch up, you assholes.
It would probably be Queen of the Planet.
I don't follow.
Time attack.
No, she changed that too.
Oh, okay. So yeah, Netflix just launched in Japan. They're doing their first month free.
Is that so? First month?
Yeah.
30 days?
I guess. I want to get on that so I can start watching more TV and movies with my girlfriend in with Japanese subtitles, but I don't have a device at home that we can use.
Yeah.
Like, I want to hook something up to the TV in the living room. I could do that with my iPad, I guess, except I don't have the cable for it.
Oh, yeah, you really don't have anything, do you?
Because my PS3 is at the bar. That's what I would use. My Mac is here in my room, and I don't have a cord long enough to reach the TV.
Well, yeah, they probably wouldn't use the exact same apps. So, is there any word on that? Like,
I don't know.
Does it say what you might be able to find an app on?
I don't know.
Alex, are you listening?
Who?
I have a question.
5.
Tell me when it has Hey Raymond or Tenari no Seinfeld.
Okay. Hey Raymond.
That was the name, right?
Everybody Loves Raymond?
Yeah.
I think it was, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey Raymondo.
Yep. That's the one. Did you see what else they have on there or what?
Our good friend Justin Epperson has been tweeting about that today. They have Mad Men, some other shows. They had Supernatural, which I like.
Of course.
A decent anime
sold.
selection. Yeah, I'm sold. Yeah, some Japanimations.
Mm-hmm.
A bunch of
from Japan.
Yeah, a bunch of J dramas, which I'm
Such
really
as?
not. I don't know. I'm not familiar with. I'm not a big fan of them. Just look at the tweets. They're all there.
This isn't for me. This is for the listener.
Why are you relying on my memory?
Because you're the guy in Japan.
Fine.
Yo, Godot, I'm waiting here.
I mean, if you want to have Justin on, let's go ahead and do that. But
Let's do it. Oh, yeah. I'll be in Tokyo in a couple weeks for the 8-4 pre-TGS show. You should come to that, too.
I can't.
Why?
I'm afraid not.
We should.
I think this time they finally just stopped sending me the invite.
Huh?
Or I haven't got it or something.
So I'm going to be there hanging out with our good friend Daniel Fight and the dude Chris, who was there last year, whom was also a fan of the show, I believe.
Why don't you try to record something?
I'd like to, I think I would.
Let's have a special episode.
In a room like that, I'd feel weird pulling out my phone and holding it up to people like...
Well, that's why you find a controlled environment to do it in, not
right,
just willy-nilly in the middle of a fucking
All right,
party.
fine. Oh, I do. You know what? I do think willy-nilly's going to be there. So that's good. But yeah, so if anybody listening is going to be there and I don't know you already, please let me know and let's hang out.
Just look for the guy with glasses.
It's, yes, in
I
the room
love
full
being
of...
hairless.
Look for the hairless guy with glasses. Actually, that might not be too hard.
You'll know him by his mating call.
Yes. Yeah. It's, I believe the party's on the evening of the 15th. I'm really just staying one night to do the party. I really don't give a fuck about TGS.
If only you were there, though.
But at TGS?
How do you hold fucking pistols in your feet?
Yeah, walking around screaming that.
His other mating call.
No! Sends the wrong message.
Reminds me of happy, joy. Happy.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm funny.
I know. Yeah, so can I backtrack a little to this DQA business?
I guess so. We didn't play the ending half of the song yet. So.
That's fine. I just wanted to say, like, replaying DQ8 is fun. It's a great game, but it is driving home just how great DQ7 on the 3DS was.
Oh, yeah. I think there was a rumor or maybe some half confirmation that they're going to port that to iOS.
I believe that is confirmed, yes.
In the smarty phones.
Yeah.
So maybe that could be in English?
Yeah, but, like, putting that out in English and not doing the 3DS version is like, here, yeah, I got you the Breaking Bad on I couldn't find Blu-ray, so I got it on VHS, and I got you this TV. It's a black and white, but it's got a VHS player built into it, so there you go.
Couldn't get you Breaking Bad, but I got the Italian knockoff, Bad Drug Man.
Hey, you want the rugs? I have. No, it's not Italian.
Balloon to the rescue.
What's up, Balloon to the rescue? Drug man.
It reminds me of another DVD I had back when I worked my retail job. It was The Passion for the Whole Family, like an animated version of Jesus' story.
Oh no!
It's The Passion for the Whole Family.
Please tell me it's like super anime, like those old Bible cartoons.
It was some form of drawing.
All right. Great. That was the quote on the front of the box.
Yes.
Some form of drawing for the Lord.
New York Daily News.
A triumph.
Is that something they still do? Do they still make up movie critics?
I
still
think
make
so.
up quotes
They
like
must.
that? Or did enough people catch on that was just like, oh, guess we can't?
I don't know. Well, I think what's happening now is that I think they're either making up people or just having the intern, go on Rotten Tomatoes and write like a 5-star review or whatever.
I mean, I haven't watched TV, so I don't get normal TV, so I don't catch all the commercials with the flying quotes and stuff for movies.
Sure.
And really, even the posters don't even do it anymore. It's mostly like just their slogan.
Speaking of movie commercials, I know I've told this on the show before.
Netflix is in Japan now.
Thank you. I'm pretty sure I've told this story before, but I'll tell it again because it makes me laugh every time. In like 2002, when Minority Report came out, they had a commercial on TV. It was scenes of Tom Cruise being actiony interspersed with the words "Minority Report will blow you away," but it was all done. It was like Minority Report will. And then the scene of Tom Cruise doing actiony things in between each of the following words. And I was watching TV with my sister, and my mom called us upstairs for dinner, and the ad just went, "Minority Report will blow," right when we turned the TV off, and we both just started laughing uncontrollably.
Yeah, well, it works again. 15 years later.
Yeah.
Minority Report will blow.
I thought it was a good movie.
No,
except for the fucking like PS1 era CG vines at the end of it.
In vines?
Yeah, there's a woman in
not
like
videos?
No. Yeah, thanks, Ray.
They invented vines.
A woman in like a greenhouse like tending to a plant, and it's like the cheesiest like mid-90s CG you could ever imagine.
Why does that need to be CG?
I don't know. It really does. Like you could do that with a practical effect.
It's not even a living thing.
No. Well, no. What it was like a aggressive plant.
Oh, okay. Are you sure they just didn't like paint a regular vine like really bright green?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I know CG when I CG it.
Okay, yeah, sure. I believe you. Don't worry.
Good. Hang on, my train's here. There it is. I'm not cutting this out. Raymond, what else is going on? You refuse to talk during the train, don't you?
No, we're okay.
All right, good.
Let's see. What else? I don't know. My mind now has just been locked into this emotional trauma of this car thing.
Well, now you're bringing it up. Don't talk about it.
No, what?
We're not talking about
No,
that.
I'm telling you why I can't think of anything else.
Well, I'm telling you, shove it up your butt and forget
I hear
about
you've
it.
been playing D&D.
Yes, that's fun.
Yeah, why?
Because I have a bunch of customers who are into it, and I haven't played in a long time, so I thought I'd get back
Nerds.
into it. Shut up, man.
Why do you let nerds in your bar?
You're right. From
Only
now
cool
on,
gamers are allowed.
From now on, only award-winning athletes are allowed in my bar.
Yeah. Do you not want to talk about it, or?
Oh, I do. It's just not much to tell.
Okay.
We've only I rolled a character last week. We've only done one game since then. There's not a whole lot to say.
Okay, right.
It's fun though. It's fun getting back into it
Yeah,
because I did it in high school for a brief time.
like you do.
But the guy who ran the games was kind of an ass, so I wasn't really.
that's-
I wasn't really playing to have fun. I was just playing to fuck with him. And I think my other friends were doing the same.
What's a sample? Yeah.
Like we primarily played a Star Wars P&P.
Okay, so
and
he was the dungeon master. Excuse me, Star Wars Space Dungeon Master.
GM. Yes, I'm sorry, SDM. And I rolled a Wookiee character, and I chose to put all of my skill points into piloting. And just to be an ass, like wherever we went, whatever we did, I would just try to pilot everything. so he's like, all right, you enter the base and you see stormtroopers standing. One is seated behind a desk and the other one's standing near the door. What do you do? And I'm like, oh, dude, okay. I run forwards and I try to pilot the desk into them. And he's like, you can't do that. It's not what it means. I'm like, that's what I want to do. I play my character the way I want to play it. Right, I was. And so I rolled for it, and it was a natural 20. And he's like, he just sighs. He's like, you pilot the desk into the guards and knock them unconscious. I'm like, yes.
Well, I mean, if he really wanted to be a dick, he could have grounded it somehow. Like,
like how?
Okay, I mean, even if you did roll a 20, it could, I don't know, have some consequence. For you, I mean.
Yeah, but with the +8, come on.
Okay, you got me.
Yeah. Numbers. So the big disadvantage of the game we're playing now is that, like, it's based in the Discworld universe.
Yeah.
And I know nothing about Discworld.
It's like British or something.
Yes, thank you. And
you didn't play the PS1 games?
No, I didn't. Although one of the players is streaming that on his Twitch channel right now.
You can borrow that from me.
No.
You can't have my PS4, but you can have Discworld 1 and 2.
Fine.
They're from the EGM library.
Eggum? I don't know what that was. So I don't know much. I don't know much about this world, and everybody else at the table does. So I'm kind of at a disadvantage. But the guy said he's not going to make it too intensive at the start. It's not going to be shit. I'm not going to really understand.
Is your character good at piloting?
No. I don't believe spaceships exist in this universe.
You know.
I actually
they don't need spaceships. You just proved they didn't need spaceships.
I actually took this one pretty seriously. I made him pretty well rounded. He's into like perception and sense motive and handle animals because it's story wise. He's a squirrel breeder, squirrel trainer.
Yeah, those are all great movies.
Thank you. Harrison Ford in sense motive. No, wait. Even better. Harrison Ford is sense motive.
Stallone handle animals.
Stop it, sense. I only did that because I wanted to make a dumb pun because my character's name is Reese, which is Japanese for squirrel.
Okay,
so
great.
I thought, and his last name is Penguino because my deity is a goddess who carries a penguin around for some reason. I don't know. I don't. It's a Discworld thing, I guess.
How about this? How about Squirrel Witherspoon?
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
All right.
Think of that for the next campaign.
All right. I do like being able to play a samurai because that was my thing. That was my jam in FF11.
Of course, yes.
And I like being able to do it because I don't like being limited to the strictly medieval bullshit. Japan. Like Japan. No, wait. Unlike Japan. So, anyway.
Yeah. So actually, I reminded myself by bringing this up, but...
You remind me of a young me.
I got a book in the mail the other day from a Kickstarter project I backed called Chainmail Bikini.
Fun.
It's an anthology of comics from like women gamers. So it's just like a bunch of different comics from all sorts of perspectives, which is fine. I was happy to back it, and I'm glad I got it. And it seems like a good enough book, except that, oh my God, there is way too many stories about P&P and LARPing for my taste.
Oh,
like, there is actual stories about video games, and in fact, like, the back of the book shows, like, 4 sample panels from all video game themed stories.
yeah.
But, like, from, like, the beginning of the book, for, like, most of it, it's all these pen and paper stories, and it's just like, okay, I mean, I get it, of course. Your campaign is very inclusive, and it's very fun. And, again, not really slamming the aim of the book or anything, because, again, it's happy. It's a good thing to get. But Jesus Christ.
Well, yeah. See,
at some point, like, some of these are just like, it's not even about, like, it doesn't have much of a point except to, like, tell your campaign story in comic form, which I think is kind of like a dream of nerds to begin with.
Yes.
But, like, some of these just have no real, general focused point about them, as opposed to most of them.
Well, here's my stance. Here's my stance on people telling you their D&D stories, and that is don't.
Yeah.
It's like your dreams. Like, unless it's going to make me specifically laugh, and if you can do it in under 4 to 5 seconds, sure, tell me about your dream and or D&D campaign. If not, do not do that.
No, I mean, again, they're not all like that. In fact, like, the first one about LARPing was actually pretty good.
Sure.
But then it's just like the whole middle of the book is all like one D&D story after another, and it's just like, okay, apparently you just wanted an opportunity to retell your campaign in comic form. But then, like, then the rest of the book is like backloaded with video game stories, so that's okay, because that's more my speed. Like I'm saying, I'm sure it'll connect with somebody else who likes tabletop and LARP stuff, but that's not me. And so I'm just like, I wanted more video game based stories. I kind of thought that's what the book was giving. If
you want to hear a LARP story, you should stick around for this week's Overnerds, because I think we got one.
Well, there's always a chance, isn't there?
Yes.
I mean, come on. But yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of Overnerds, I should say, like, I don't know how email works.
No, you don't. Well,
I didn't
specifically Gmail.
Thank you. I didn't realize that we had, like, a huge backlog of Overnerds, some of them dating to early July, and I apologize to everybody who sent them in. We're going to read all of them today.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Well, maybe we should get to it?
Let's do that. Let's take a quick break and come back with embarrassing stories.
All right, great. It's No More Whoppers.
Hi.
We're back with the show. I'm Ray, that's Alex.
Hi, it's me.
Well, Alex, it's about that time.
It is about that time. About
For fan
time
fun,
for us.
right?
Oh, God. Yes, do it. Fan fun. We love the fan it's fun. Where we talk about your name in a good way. Maybe you like the Facebook page. Possibly. And then you send us stories and then money. Maybe. A lot of it. And you get $1 for a second. Wait, no, you get a second for $1. And then there's some other things. We hope it doesn't offend you. It might. But we like it anyway. And, oh, God. What?
Fan fun.
We did it, everybody.
Interface with our community.
With our face.
No, the community's face.
Sure.
What's first, Alex?
Raymond, we've got donors, not a whole lot of them, but 3 of them, and we love them.
Well, that's good in a way because apparently we're loaded with overnerds. So
we are. So we're gonna
get through this stupid bullshit.
Hey,
you made up.
Raymond. These are our pals.
Sorry, just lashing out at you.
If I met one of these people in real life, I would very likely not run over them.
Chances are high.
Chances are high. If you give me the go, I'm going to thank our first donor, Kevin Mayo.
Kevin, sounds familiar, Mayo. Are you ready?
Yes.
I'm ready. Are you ready? You said that already. Okay,
yes.
Go.
Kevin, sounds familiar, Mayo. Thanks, guy. You know what I said last time? I was going to try to think of a new rap for you guys. I haven't done that yet, but in the meantime, here's something I know you'll enjoy. Great. Is that what this entire segment is now? Just me promising things and then not delivering them?
Well, yeah.
Well, here's the thing. I think
you could get better at it, though.
Raymond, the monthly I think we need to rework the way we do monthly donations because the reason I started this was, hey, somebody wants to donate. It's somebody who maybe only donates once a year or twice a year, and they want me to do 20 seconds about why they like Gremlins 2: The New Batch. But when it's every month, I don't know what to say anymore for these people. What am I supposed to do?
Yeah, you painted yourself into a corner there.
I did, and I appreciate the money.
You seem to do a lot in life in general.
Yeah. Shut up. All right. Our next one is Jason Hall. Raymond, give me the go.
Jason Hall. Okay, go.
Jason Hall, thanks so much for donating again monthly. You know what? It's like our own Patreon, except it's not called Patreon. It's just called a monthly donation. We still appreciate it, though. Fun.
This time I could kind of hear the contempt in your voice.
No, there was no contempt. There was only verklempt. We've also got a Daniel Worthington.
Danny Dubs.
Danny Dubs.
All right, cool. Go.
Thanks, Danny Dubs. Worthington's originals are delicious. So those are like a candy with butterscotch.
Didn't you say that last time?
I think it'd be funny if you beat me when I said butterscotch. Butterscotch! No? Okay.
No, go ahead.
Butterscotch! Damn it! I don't know why that's funny.
Wait, one more.
Butterscotch! Aw.
Time attack!
Raymond, no Facebook likes this week because we did all of them in the world last time.
Yeah, so give us more.
No. Oh, yeah, you guys give us more. I thought you were asking me to do it.
Wow. You really do forget that we do a podcast that goes out to people, don't you?
A what now?
You still think we're just kind of doing it for ourselves.
I do
doing
think
it under the sheets.
I do think we're just like Skyping each other for fun.
It's still the E3 hotel room.
Exactly. What the fuck is Luminous? I don't want to play that shit. All right, Raymond, it's time for a segment we need to pay proper tribute to, and that is Overnerds.
Okay, what does that mean?
Is there a theme for that?
Oh.
Just play one. Play one of them.
Okay, proper. I get it. Jesus. I'm doing it. Okay? Shh. It's okay. Here we go.
Got a Pikachu, but he's only level 2. What choices am I left with today? Game Boy comes to work with me, grinding near the coffee bean. Starbucks sucks anyway. Overnerds! Things Overnerd. We've got... I'm going to count these real quick. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8. Why am I counting that? God, I got a little ahead of myself there.
So we have a solid 7.
Oh, shit! I spilled energy drink again. Shit! God damn it! Shit. Butterfingers, Tommy! Oh, fuck me. All right, okay.
You done?
Yeah.
Clean it up?
Fortunately, the can is almost empty, so it wasn't that much, but it got on the tatami mat. I had to sponge it up. All right. Anyway, yeah, that's my overnerd for this week. I spilled the same can of Monster Energy drink twice.
Yeah, you fucking geek.
Shut up.
Come on.
All right, well, I spilled it on my tatami. That's nerdy. All right, where's my phone? There it is. Ring, ring. It's Alex.
Alex!
Wait a minute. Where did it go?
We do have enough Alex drops to like make like a phone keypad
Oh no, I think I
for
accidentally.
like children.
I think I accidentally deleted the first one.
Jesus Christ. That is good.
What have I done? Wait, it's in the trash. It'll be in the trash. Oh no. What the fuck?
What are you doing?
Where did it go? Is it in the inbox? We got one from Alex Forsyth, and I had it queued up as the first one, and I went back to look at the list, and all I see is Andrea DeRosier. I'm assuming that's how you pronounce that, Andrea. Please correct me if I'm wrong, and I am wrong. What the fuck? Where's the Overnerd? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, now there's only 7. What happened?
It's the story of the mystery Overnerd.
Hang on. I'm just gonna search the No More Whoppers. Mail. Alex Forsyth. There it is. Got it. All right.
God, crisis averted.
All right. Our first one is from Alex Forsyth. Subject line:
Alex.
Overnerds. He writes, while at E3, a guy on the metro noticed my Metroid shirt and blurts out, "Chozo!" I respond with, "Wait, what?" And he goes on a long diatribe about the backstory of the species, to which I reply, I played Super Metroid. It was fun. Alex Forsyth. Thank you, Alex.
I would say don't engage.
Wait a minute. Then he says, he has a postscript after his name, which says, short enough for you? To which I reply, sorry, Alex, that is over the limit by exactly 4 words. Yes! Yeah, so thanks anyway. Chozo. That's such a specific thing to yell at a Metroid shirt.
Yeah, that's very much,
Also, don't yell at shirts in general.
yeah. I might not have all my faculties.
No.
That's kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's literally what a child does.
Yeah, it's like, oh, there's a Mario shirt. Mushroom Kingdom.
Yeah.
All right, here's one from the aforementioned Andrea DeRosier or Desrosiers. I can't say words. I am Jackie Chan. She says, I'm Jackie Chan, and I used to date this guy who was super into LARPing. When he asked me to go to an event with him, I was a little taken aback, but I figured I would go and see what it's all about. I didn't participate in any of the games or anything. I just sat on the side and watched. He gave me an old garb to wear just so I could fit in. Some other group made a big fuss because I was wearing their team color and made a huge deal of it, starting a fight with my boyfriend at the time. All I could think was, chill the fuck out, dude. This isn't real life. I didn't know nerds could be such assholes. Well, Andrea, everybody needs to learn that lesson at some point in their life.
Yes.
It's unfortunate that you had to learn it that way. But yeah, nerds are huge assholes.
Yep.
Especially male nerds in a LARPing context, because then it's like super macho bullshit.
Yeah, yeah.
I've told my LARPing stories before, right?
More or less.
Did I? The one about the game master sending monsters after me?
Vaguely, I remember it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I had the opposite situation from Andrea. My girlfriend at the time got me to go to LARPing events, and we went to one event where
She was a real misogynist.
the guy who was running the event also he wanted to date my girlfriend, so he hated me. So he would just deliberately send out.
We've all been there.
He would just send out waves of undead to target my character for purely out of game purposes, which is, you don't do that. That's not a fair thing.
Yeah.
That's a dick move. All right, thank you, Andrea. We've got one here from a Brandon Oldham, or Oldham, as you like it. He writes, I was on a cruise on the Erie Canal today, and I saw this graffiti under a bridge. It has the infamous mistranslation, all your base belong to us. Gamer nerd graffiti.
Yeah.
And he even supplied a picture, which I think we will put on Twitter someday. Yep, all your base belong to us.
Put that up on the monitor. There we go.
Oh, yeah, you see that?
Yeah, boy,
There we
that
go.
is really bad.
I know, right? And that water doesn't look too clean either.
You could put it in Skype, actually.
Where is the Erie Canal? Is that in Erie, Pennsylvania?
Isn't it Erie, Indiana?
That's another Erie. Is it that one?
I don't know.
Erie right in.
What do you think? I'm some fucking geography major?
Yes.
Do you think I'm a cartographer?
Yes.
You think that's what I do for a living?
Maps. Our next one comes from a Walter Bennett.
Walter.
Likely relation to Tony Bennett. He writes,
No.
In high school, one of my friends was so moved by Xenogear's story that he took a note from Field. What is FEI/ILD? FEI/LD? Is that an anime?
FI/LD?
FEI/LD. Is that supposed to be pronounced Field?
No, Faye/Eld.
What's Faye/Eld?
Well, Faye's the guy in Xenogears.
Oh, I get it. Okay, no, Faye and Id. That's right. Id is his alter ego.
Good one, Alex.
Yeah, the first time I read this, I read this email. I was like, that looks like the name of a shitty anime. Okay, I couldn't tell because okay, all right, never mind. Just cut me out of this episode.
Eld?
Shut up. In high school, one of my friends was so moved by Xenogear's story that he took a note from Faye/Id and claimed he had a split personality. In complete seriousness. He would use this alternate persona whenever it was convenient or when anyone called him on his shit. In one instance, after not returning a borrowed PlayStation, he lowers his head and adopts a sinister voice saying, "Possession is 9/10 of the law." Walter from Annapolis.
That wasn't sinister enough. Could you try that again?
Possession is 9/10 of the law.
No, more sinister, please.
Possession is 9/10 of the law.
There we go.
All right. Also, I am the law. Thank you, Walter.
So basically... You used a JRPG to turn into Not Me from the Family Circus?
Yes. See, when I was in high school, I was so into Xenogears that I, like, in my speech class one week, I was trying to write down, like, a flow chart, a relationship chart, like how everybody in the game knows each other. And
Yes.
it was pretty comprehensive. I think
Just
I
like
got,
one of my Japanese anime.
thank you. I got most of that in there. I also printed out Jeremy Parrish's Xenogears fan art and put it in some of my binders. This is in 1999. So, yeah. What's up?
Alex, what's going on?
That.
Good for you.
All right. We've got one here from a Jared Obermeyer. He says, "This Overnerd is my own confession about my brief fling with the Klingon community. I joined what was the Klingon Assault Group in the mid-late 90s when I was in university. In the end, I attended only one ship meeting. The local chapters were called ships. This is nerdy enough, but the real shame was my accidental contribution to the Canada-wide newsletter to the group. I wrote something poetry song-like and sent it off, unedited, to a listserv for comments. It appeared in the newsletter twice, still unedited." Jared, I appreciate you sending that in,
pretty good.
but I don't know if that can match. You have to drop for it. It's Dragon Quest poetry.
Oh.
Dragon Quest poetry.
There you go. You know, I wrote Dragon Quest poetry. Just really,
Dragon Quest poetry.
Thank you.
I'm Alex.
I really just wrote the one. Like, it's one poem.
It's evergreen.
It's not like I wrote a book of Dragon Quest poetry. Although I did start.
You can.
No, I did start writing like an epic retelling of DQ3 in iambic pentameter that I did intend to be like Homer's Odyssey long.
Fucking Christ.
But it never got to that point. I only got to like the Romilly. I never got off of the main continent. Shut up.
Wow, this Overnerd is paying off. That's
Damn
for
it.
Sure. Holy shit.
We've got one here from a Dane Christensen. Are you ready to hear it?
Hold on. Yeah.
Okay. He says, "See attached. I saw this in a Target parking lot. I swear it's not mine." And he included 3 photos of a red sedan covered in anime girls. Like,
Oh, an Itasha.
is that what that's called?
That is the common name for the sports car dressed up in anime girl shit.
Okay. He says, "What are your thoughts on when a nerd's nerdy obsessions overflow into plastering it on their car and other public displays?" Dane C. Well, Dane Cook,
Sometimes it's not really nerdy. It's just like guys trying to show off their import cars. Maybe they also like anime, but it's not like you can't make it. Listen, that's circumstantial evidence.
you see this kind of often in Japan, like guys with cars with anime girls all over them.
Right.
And I've heard, I don't know anybody who does this, but I've heard from people who do know these guys. It's super expensive to do that. It's hundreds to maybe $1,000, and it's just these guys, as far as I know, don't really. I mean, they're not like bad-looking guys. They just don't really bother with dating.
No,
but they make enough money to have a nice car, and they want to pimp that car out, and that includes putting cute anime girls on it.
Right.
But yeah, I'd see that as a huge waste of money.
Yeah.
What's that
when
called?
I was in high school, I saw the coolest thing. This is like way on the other end of the spectrum, but still a notch up from normal. Was just like a regular white Toyota car with the Namco logo over the top of the windshield.
Yeah.
In like white.
Sure.
I thought that was pretty cool. I wish I knew how that happened.
So you think it was like a Namco car?
Well, I mean, technically it was, but just this was near the college, so somebody just apparently plastered the Namco logo on their car.
Is it possible, and hear me out, that was Pac-Man's company car?
No, I think his would have been yellow. This was all white.
Okay.
Everything about this was white.
By the way, folks, go see Pixels in theaters now.
And download Pac-Man 256.
No, I played that. I'm not into it.
Oh, that explains why I beat your score.
You beat my score?
Yeah.
I don't even remember what my score was. Hey, beat my score in Sonic Dash, you asshole.
Okay, fine.
It's like 1.7 million.
No.
Uh-huh.
I veto.
Fine.
I wasn't into it.
That's a terrible excuse. Raymond, we've got
Alex.
we've got one here from a Matthew Brabin, which is a great name that I should say in my voice.
Is it Brabin? How's it spelled?
Brabbin.
Oh, that's Brabin.
Brabin? He says, when The Secret World of Arrietty, the Miyazaki film, was in theaters, I went with my best friend and a couple of our mutual acquaintances.
Oh, boy.
We were the only ones in the theater, which I thought was great, until one of these acquaintances used this as his opportunity to loudly, quote-unquote, riff on the film, Mystery Science Theater style. Despite none of us reacting in any way to his painfully unfunny comments, he kept it up through the entire movie.
Now, I know this is an Alex story.
My friend and I were also overnerds in this situation because we were both too shy and awkward to ask him to shut the fuck up.
Yep.
Thanks. Love the show. Matt Brabin.
Yeah, there's two dimensions to that all the time, isn't there?
Yeah. See, the most I'll do in a theater is like, I'll just kind of look back and like give a look to somebody who's just being a loud fuck.
Yeah.
But that's about it. Like, I'm not going to say anything.
Well, this is like classic No More Whoppers, because you've told that story before about you being at the anime club.
Yes.
And the guys doing that.
Yes, that's classic.
And then, a long time ago, we brought up like the iRiffs on riff tracks where people just make their own like riffs of anime and shit.
No.
Where it's like the same fucking thing. It's
Don't
just
do
like,
that.
Don't.
Do not.
Listen, it's good that you try, except for this.
Yeah.
Stop it. I can't. Oh, God. Just the whole fucking.
Anyway.
This is going to make me sound very awful.
What?
But there are some people who just don't get Mystery Science Theater.
Yes. No, they don't.
They just interpret it in the incorrect way, I feel.
Well, okay, wait. Let's unpack this. How do they interpret it?
It's just that they're not. If you want to riff on something, it can't be totally based on something you heard on Mystery Science Theater.
Yeah. So you mean people or what?
Sure, there's a lot of my humor that was shaped by it, and sure, I'll borrow some, let's say, constructions or phrasings.
Absolutely.
That work in the same way as things on the show. I don't try and move forward with it. I'm not trying to impress my friends with it, or the internet for certain. And the most I ever did it was on our Home Alone commentary.
Oh, yeah.
So you can catch some of that and see how I did. But, I mean, otherwise, like, most people are just, like, the nerds who like what Mystery Science Theater is doing, or riff tracks, I guess, more likely, more recently, and just try and ape that. And it just doesn't work. You need more than that. You have to expend some of your own creativity. You think you are, but you're not really.
Thank you, Ray.
It's just, I'm doing Mystery Science Theater or riff tracks, but with anime.
No. That's something I don't get. is riffing on anime because it's like it kind of riffs itself. It's like, why do you need to do this?
Yeah, and I mean, yes, and plus, like, there are dozens upon thousands of reused plot threads, character dynamics in anime and games and shit that, you know, you're eventually going to repeat yourself just by virtue of the fact that anime repeats itself sometimes.
Yes.
Especially the bad kinds.
The bad touch.
But I did a real good job with Elf and Leech. Shut up.
Did you? I did a real good job with
No,
Field.
you didn't.
I did Field. I did FEI/LD.
I'm not talking about me. I was doing a voice of a made-up person.
Okay.
How about it, you little prick?
That's my attitude.
Slayers.
Was that our final Overnerd?
No, we got one more.
Okay. Sorry, got off on a tangent.
Yes. This one is from
tangent.
Jake Spencer. Am I saying that right? Spencer. Jake Spencer writes, you ever hear of this DigiPen College? It's a terrible school that offers degrees in game development-related disciplines.
Yep, I failed going there.
Oh, great. It was a 4-year Overnerd story. Yeah, Jake, like, he writes a postscript explaining what DigiPen is, but we know.
Okay, thanks.
The listeners know, I'm sure, as well.
Okay, maybe I'll start with my own prescript.
Oh, nice. Wait, right now?
If you want.
Let's wait till the end.
Okay.
He writes, while there, I frequently passed a guy who was always carrying a ratty old Yoshi stuffed animal.
Oh, God.
Sometimes when we were both in the same computer lab, I'd look up and see him softly, slowly smooching poor Yoshi. And other times,
sorry?
Yeah. And other times, I'd look up and see the little pecs escalate into heavier necking.
What?
Day or night, in the middle of the school computer lab with a cartoon dinosaur toy. Right, Alex, you two are all right. Keep recording your show. It's a lot of fun, Jake.
I beg your pardon.
And then he has a little footnote that says, I'm told by credible sources that I'm lucky I never witnessed anything more than stomach-churning makeout sessions.
What?
Yeah. You have a Yoshi defiler
Yes,
at
Yoshi's
DigiPen.
pure. Let's get that out of the way.
Right? He's my waifu! All right, Raymond, what's your DigiPen story?
Well, there's no topping that, that's for sure. Well, my DigiPen story is a non-DigiPen story. I was intending to go after high school, right?
Sure.
And I got accepted. And in fact, there was a story about me in the local paper that were basically the thrust of it was about me trying to go there, and I'm going to be a great game designer someday.
Oh, boy.
But this is when my mom and me were kind of really low on money, so I couldn't easily get a scholarship or a loan or something to this technological institute. It would be a hard sell to try and get, some money for that. And even though it was like, in Seattle, so like 2 hours away, like I still had to deal with having to get like an apartment or something. And at 17, 18, that was just not right for me at the time.
Maybe not.
So I had to defer my my application or my acceptance or whatever for a year. Then I did that. It's just like, no, it's not going to happen. I'm done with the money, done with the resources. And I'm not a programmer. In fact, I am very bad at math. In community college, I failed my math.
1 plus 1? Who knows what that is?
My only F in life was for a remedial math class that I could not give less of a fuck about. So that probably wasn't going to happen that way. Plus, you would read the schedule for DigiPen. It's like dinner break. What? Fuck, how long do they keep you there? Jesus Christ.
Marching band practice?
Like, god damn. So that wouldn't have really worked out.
Hi, T?
One of my longtime internet friends, Dave, went to DigiPen, though.
Dave.
And he graduated and everything. And I mean, it worked for him. He got a degree and everything. And, now he works at Microsoft. But
never heard of it.
For hopeless people like me, didn't really work out.
Well, yeah, I guess.
Maybe I would have survived if I had taken my Yoshi doll.
You know what? I bet you're right. Give it another try.
This might have been when my bedroom was still plastered with like Nintendo Power posters and like boxes push pinned to the walls. And a little makeshift shrine to the N64 with all the boxes around.
Okay, I gotta go.
Not treated like a shrine, but I mean, you would look at it and think, oh boy, this kid has a shrine to Nintendo.
Well, I have a DQ shrine.
Yeah. So in some ways, I was the perfect candidate for Digipen, and in practical ways, no. Yeah. I would there's that nagging part of my brain where I wish I knew more about that kid in the Overnerds story.
So wait, now I'm kind of confused about Digipen itself. When did they change the name to Digimon? Is that a recent thing? Because I remember Digimon from when I was a kid.
Who's your favorite?
Porkacho.
No, they all have Mon at the end of the name.
Oh, sorry. Pikamon.
So you're a poser, in other words.
What's up?
You're a poser, Alex. You're a phony.
No. I love.
Yes!
Digital. What is it? Monsters?
Did you what? I love Digimon.
Mon. Mon. It's Mon. How do you spell that?
Alex goes reggae.
The Simpsons go Calypso.
Yes. That's what I meant.
Yay. Speaking of The Simpsons, by the way, I've been listening to Laser Time's Talking Simpsons podcast. People should be getting in on that.
Cool, I haven't.
Also, their bonus podcast, Bonus Time, you should listen to that as well.
I haven't.
All you have to do is donate $5 a month. It's worth it.
I can't.
Yes, you can.
I gotta pay off this car thing.
Dig down deep, buddy.
I love Dig Dug.
Yes. Sell off your copy of Dig Dug to pay for that.
Okay. Oh, I made $380. I
Well,
still
there you
can't. I can't afford it.
$380.
That's with free shipping.
All right. I love being hairless. Actual quote from Dig Dug.
It was on the box. Atari's marketing was really weird back then.
Ooh, how about a Dig Dug tattoo that says Dig Thug? Would you do that?
No, I don't like tattoos.
Oh. Why not? They feel great.
Don't know why that tickled me.
It's their whole selling point. They just feel fantastic. It's like a massage.
Yeah, I bet. No, I actually think tattoos are just kind of gross. I don't like the name tattoo. I don't like
What about you?
I don't like the concept. It's
You think
just
I'm
kinda
gross?
grosses
You don't
me
like my
out.
tattoo?
New comment.
I'm not asking you to get one. I'm just saying you
Kinda
can.
did.
I'm just. I am ordering you to get one.
Conversation.
If I don't, all right, I'm going to come in the office on Monday morning. If I don't see you all tatted up, I'm going to be. You're fired. That's basically it. You're going to be fired.
Wouldn't it be all bandaged up? Is that going to count?
That's fine.
Okay. I do Dig Thug if it was a shirt.
A tattoo
shirt
shirt?
like that'd be cool.
A shirt tattoo?
Yeah, it's a flesh-colored shirt.
No. I mean a tattoo of a T-shirt with Dig Dug on it. Just like a small one. Everyone's like, what the fuck is that? What do you think it is? It's a Dig Dug T-shirt.
Oh, okay.
So maybe you can understand why I have mine, because DQ3 is my favorite game in the world.
Yeah.
I'm not asking you to get one. I'm just saying, understand.
Alex, I completely understand what your tattoo is.
I know, but
and why you got it.
Okay.
That doesn't mean I don't think your arm is gross.
Why is it gross?
Because it got that freaking colored ink and shit on it.
It's ink.
And you're going to grow old, and it's going to get wrinkly and faded out, and it's going to look even worse.
First I've heard.
That is so Alex.
Everybody's gross. Bodies are gross. You've got little mites in your eyelashes.
Yeah, and you don't need to make them grosser with tattoos.
Sometimes you do.
No.
Well, I don't think they're gross. I think they can be nice. In fact, I'm already planning out the next one. What?
Let me reiterate. The name is also a barrier.
Tattoo?
Yeah, I don't like
What is
that name.
wrong with you?
Doesn't sound right.
It's a word.
That combined with the visual of what they are, it doesn't work with me at all.
Jesus Christ. Okay. I can't
Sorry,
even...
do you want me to explain my brain chemistry again?
Yes.
Why am I doing this every fucking month on the show?
I don't know. Just send me the PDF already.
You got the white paper.
Yes.
Jesus.
Raybrain.pdf.
I know I'm not alone in this. Look, if you want to put a tiny heart or butterfly on your ankle, that's fine. I don't care.
Thank you.
But larger than that, I'm just like, can't you find another venue?
Time attack!
No.
Anyway, sounds like I judge people's personality. That's not true.
Yeah, you do.
But, no, I don't. I only judge you.
Why?
Because of your big, dumb Dragon Quest tattoo. You friggin' nerd.
Yes. Okay. Dragon Quest is awesome. Oh, by the way, I got a game.
Yeah, Dragon Quest VIII?
No, I forgot to mention our gold subscriber Nathan visited the bar, gave me a copy of Battle Kid 2, which is pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
It's hard as hell, but I'm slowly slogging through it. I'm playing on easy mode where I get 3 hits until I die.
Mm-hmm.
It's supposed to be like 1 hit and you're dead.
Yeah.
Very sadistic.
How about that Mega Man Legacy Collection?
If I had a PS4, I'd get that.
Okay.
Over to you.
Problem solved.
All right.
You still haven't bought Alien Isolation.
No. I don't have time to play games. I'm still like 20 minutes into Majora's Mask, okay?
Well, that game only lasts 72 hours.
And yet, that's true.
So, yeah. Okay.
And yet, I'm already like 30 hours into DQ8. Figure that one out. Well, it's because I can play DQ.
Alex likes Dragon Quest.
Yeah, that's the one.
Ding, ding, ding.
You win.
Time attack.
Thank you.
Time attack!
All right, why not? What?
You should get time extension.
Oh, here it is.
Time attack!
Raymond, why don't we shut down this shit show? Because I have to go pay my huge bills. And throw around my huge balls.
You're an alcoholic!
Then I've got to go to work. Then I've got to write a note for you to take into school. It says I'm sorry. No, it says, may my son please go home today with Stuart, because they're going to play Mortal Kombat 2 on the Genesis. And then P.S. I know what you're thinking. Why did he get the SNES version? Well,
Two
Stuart...
words.
What?
Blood coat.
No. Oh, yeah. 2 words, Banana Republic. Anyway, it's been real fun.
You're actually writing?
What? No.
Oh, I heard like pencil scratches.
Oh, no, I'm playing with a lighter.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, Raymond, why don't we wrap it up so we can go about our day? I mean, you're just going to go to sleep because you're
I'd love for you to wrap it up.
You're going to go to sleep like a fucking quitter. That's what you do every day. You just quit.
Yeah.
Well, I don't quit.
No, you go to bed at like, 6 a.m.
That's right. I'm in it to win it.
You still quit.
I went what?
Eventually, you must quit.
I don't follow.
Do the glove fit?
Yes.
Then you must quit.
You got me there.
All right, I guess it's my turn. Now, folks, this has been the end of the show. Thanks again for listening. Go to our website, NoMoreWhoppers.com. You can donate there. Give us money. Be part of the donor segment. Wow. Do not use that word, by the way. It's donor.
Go see Donator Genesis.
This goes to everyone who does a charity live stream.
Oh, yeah.
Donor.
Wait, I have a follow-up. I have a follow-up question about that.
Sure you do.
If you can be a commentator, but is commentate a word, or isn't it just comment? It's not. Commentate is not a word, is it?
Good question. I don't know offhand.
I don't, because I hate when I hear people say commentate.
Yeah.
Because it should just be comment.
I never ran into a lot of opportunities to figure that out.
But you love
So I don't know.
sports. Okay.
But my first love is English.
English sports.
And we're on Facebook, facebook.com/NoMoreWhoppers. Like the page, be part of the like segment, which is the best one.
I think so.
And you can also send us Overnerds to nomorewhoppers@gmail.com. Brief and funny stories about nerds you've encountered, nerds who live inside you.
I would like to thank all of our overnerds for the past several months.
Yes,
because they've
maybe
all
this
been.
time Alex will realize there is a filter that puts them in a special Overnerds folder.
Oh no! Yes, I just realized that. But I also want to thank them because they were all nice and short. They were.
That's
good.
true.
One person, I won't even name this person because I didn't have to read it, even wrote an abridged version of the original email just in case it was too long. And
See?
thank you for that, but it was unnecessary. That what you wrote was perfectly fine.
Well, hey.
You don't need to include a TLDR. You just need to not make it book size.
Yes. Let's make that. The
Yes.
old R. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, sure.
Too long did read. No, wait.
What?
Not long did read. NLDR.
RDRR.
And we're also on Twitter, No More Whoppers. It's a fun account to follow, as well as Alex.
I'm Patui, that's Pitohui.
And I'm RDBAA8. And, what else? Go to Critical Hit.
Do that.
And except during the week of TGS? Or night of?
Night of. Yeah,
guess,
I'll be there. I might have somebody working the bar for me while I'm away. I might, but I might not. It's a Tuesday, so it's not that busy anyway.
Don't go unless Alex is there. That's a personal tip from me.
Hey!
Why would you go otherwise?
Well, Andrew's fun.
No, but the whole thing is Alex. And, like, if you're
That's
a fan of
true.
No Whoppers, you're going to walk in and see a guy who's not Alex. You're going to be like, what is this sham?
That's true. Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, yeah, if you're a fan of the show, yeah, wait till I'm there.
Yeah, or follow the Critical Hit Twitter, which is...
Yes, Critical Twit. No, it's at Critical Hit Bar on Twitter.
Should have got to Critical Twit.
Should have gone Critical Twit, damn it.
No, that's okay. You need to do proper branding, and that was good. That was good. All right. Well, Alex, thanks
Hi.
for being a good sport, bro.
Anytime.
Everybody else, keep your nose clean, and we'll see you next week. Gold subscribers, stick around till after the show, because we're not. Bye.
Ring, ring, it's Alex.